My house almost caught fire while I was downstairs watching my kitchen
Hi
carpet.
guys, if you're just coming across of my videos, welcome to Cooking and
Get in
Lifestyle.
here, let me tell you what exactly happened.
So on this fateful day, not long ago,
My kitchen carpet is looking dirty,
and my housekeeper's son wearied on my carpet.
and on the same day, I gave them food,
And
they sat down on the carpet and ate the food on the carpet. So the son poured red oil on the carpet.
One thing I don't joke about in my house is the cleanliness of my kitchen.
So as usual, I quickly took
The next day, I took my carpet downstairs to wash.
So while I was downstairs, it was only my daughter that was awake that moment. So I've already given her breakfast and I've eaten my own breakfast. And as usual, I normally boil hot water to put in the flask in case someone needs to eat, or if my kids wake up, they will be able to make like tea or godimon for themselves. So while I was washing my carpet, my son, one of the twins, came down,
And later on, my second son too came
so
down.
while we were washing the carpet now, the children began pouring water on themselves.
Everything was going smoothly. As you can see from the video, the carpet was really dirty and I really needed to wash
As I said, while we were washing the carpet, the children were pouring water on themselves. So all of a sudden, my son, my last boy, Poiras, began catching cold. And remember, they didn't have breakfast because they were still sleeping. It's only I and my daughter that have had our breakfast before coming downstairs to wash. So I told my second son when he came down, I told him to take the little ones upstairs to go and wake their elder brother, so they will give them a hot shower and then change their clothes and make some godimon and tea for themselves. And remember, I've already boiled hot water earlier on. It was inside the flask, and the flask, you don't need to open it. You just need to press a button and then the water will pour out. So I specifically instructed him, there's hot water in the flask. You guys should not turn on the gas. And then they left. They went upstairs. So at this point, I was almost done with washing of the carpet because the carpet was too heavy. I called my security to come and help me. And so when I was done washing the carpet, the little ones, the twins, were already downstairs. So we went back upstairs together. Immediately I opened my entrance door, the whole house was smelling of gas. So I quickly dropped everything and ran to the kitchen. Lo and behold, the gas was turned on. So I turned it off and instructed everybody to stand still. Nobody should move. And I quietly and gently opened all the windows and doors of the house. I left everywhere open like 30 to 40 minutes. And so many things were running through my mind at that minute. What if I did not come upstairs on time and the children turned on the lights? And I asked the boys, I instructed you guys not to on the gas. There's already hot water in the flask. And I asked them, who turned on the gas? And all of them said, Umar. That is my first son. So I asked him, why did you turn on the gas? He said he turned it on to boil hot water because the water in the flask was already finished. And then I told him, I'm downstairs, not too far away. Why didn't you let me know? And he said, Mommy, I turned off the gas. I was like, why can't you be patient? Let me come upstairs. I was like, Alhamdulillah, nothing happened. But next time, nobody should turn on the gas. If I give an instruction, you follow. And then immediately I took them to the kitchen and showed them what to do and how to do it next time. I told them, next time, if you perceive gas smelling, just run outside, go and call the security. Don't touch anything. Don't touch. My gas is an automatic ignition, so they might turn it off and press that ignition and everywhere will catch fire. Subhanallah. Parents